you were here early today.
Yes.
Which means the hay must be done.
It is. I was here a minute early. Gosh. The hay. There's something about. I was really quite proud of myself, and perhaps you shouldn't blow your own trumpet, but I built these rucks, and the idea of building a ruck is. If you haven't got time to get the hay into a stack, you build rucks, and the idea is to run the water. Well, goodness me, have we had water to test them?
Oh, there's been plenty.
There was plenty, wasn't there? Well, I mean, we haven't really had 2 dry days together this last week, but on the little dry spells that we had, there was sufficient drying in to dry the sort of the surface of the rucks. I would shake out the top a little bit because the bit of moisture just holding in the top few inches, and then you shake out the base because the base is obviously sitting on the ground, and within an hour those had dried out, and I managed to get it all in and built me stack. So I was all pleased with myself, because there's nothing worse, as I'm sure you'll know, and any farmer will know, looking at half harvested crops and thinking, when is the weather going to be right? And I'm sure there'll be plenty of farmers in that position at the moment, worrying about the harvest.
Yeah, they used to cut the grass fields as people see them, but hay fields to the farmers with the old reaper, didn't they?
Yes.
And they'd be all in little rows, and then the heavens would open, and then you'd get an odd half a day of sunshine where they'd be trying to turn it over with the hay turner, and then it would rain again.
And that's
ruins it, doesn't it?
One of the positives, I suppose, of making handmade hay is you do get the chance to you can make small rucks because they breathe. I mean, I actually was lucky enough to be able to build bigger rucks, but the small rucks, if there was any moisture still left in the hay, it can kind of dry out in the ruck a bit. So you do have a few more options than you would have if you're baling with big machines and tightly compressing everything.